Hey girlfriends, welcome to Sister Girl Second Act. For those of you who know me or don't know me, my name is Sheila, and here we celebrate the lives of women over 60 through food, stories, self-care tips, and then I end with an affirmation. Today we're going to be talking about settling into your own skin. That's right, finding peace with who you are from the both inside and out. But first, you know what you got to do. Get a drink, get a snack, and then we'll start. All right now. So today's episode is about learning how to love yourself, how to love yourself first, and realizing that no one else can complete you because you're already whole. And when you stop chasing after perfection, whether in a partner or yourself, you can then make the room for the life and love that is truly meant for you. My story is a short story, and it revolves around after my second divorce. I was in that marriage for 24 years, and it was a horrible marriage. And I probably could have avoided it if I had just said no, if I had looked at my priorities. You know, when you have that gut feeling that something's not right, but you just go ahead and do it anyway, and then you regret it? Well, that was me. And as I said, I stuck in it for 24 years. Pretty soon, I started to shut down because I felt like I was in a hopeless situation. After the time came and finally the divorce was through, I started to re-evolve again. But what kept me going while I was in that marriage was the fact that I was journaling my thoughts every single day. I really wasn't speaking to anybody about it because, for number one, I was ashamed. And two, I didn't know if anyone else had ever gone through what I was going through. All of my friends lived out of state, and it was a very trying time. But I survived. And everything that I went through, as a result, I came out stronger. I was relieved once I was divorced. I wasn't even thinking about what am I going to do, where am I going to go, what kind of job. I was probably upset, not the fact that I had failed, but that I had lost so many years of my life. And that was really a downer for me. 24 years, I never got to get into the quote unquote career, or never got to see what type of career I was going to get into. I've had many jobs, but I don't think I really ever had a career. I'm grateful that I graduated college, but that's as far as it went. But once I was able to get out of it, and I look back at the days and the things that I was journaling and the support that I got from, going to therapy and how I survived it, and I look at how I am now, it made me a better person. It made me a stronger person. And when it comes to relationships, I give the advice is, if there is a Mr. Perfect or Mr. Right for you, he'll find you. Don't go looking for him. And don't just say yes to the first person that comes along. A man is not a plan. You have so much of your life ahead of you. And I did too, except I was with the wrong person. So my bucket list now is like this big, because I've got things that I want to still do, And I don't care. Yes, I'm in my mid 60s to late 60s. There are things I can still do. There are things and places that I want to go that I will. But never give up. And never think that, you're too old to do anything. Live your life. Create the dreams that you want. Every day is a new day. Don't ever let somebody tell you what you can't do. But the first thing you need to do is prioritize yourself. Stop being that yes person. We get older and we start to think of back when and that, what we've missed out on. No, you're never too old for that, okay? Never. Don't let anyone tell you that either. Enjoy your life. If you want to start a new career in your 60s, go right ahead. Who's going to tell you no? So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. I'll have a couple of self-care tips on what you can do as far as this. But I'm telling you, don't ever think that you aren't worthy, because you are. Don't let anyone else tell you different. Hold your head up high. Go do and enjoy life. Do you. Stop worrying about what somebody else thinks or says, especially when it comes to your age. Okay? So that's my story in a nutshell. I hope you will take the time to try this recipe out because it is delicious. And when I finish filming this, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I want to give you a couple of self-care tips. I got a list here, and I'm going to read them out to you, and we'll talk a little bit about it. The first one is embracing your individuality. When I was going through my second divorce, I had to rediscover what made me me. I started giving myself permission to enjoy the things that I loved without guilt, and it was so liberating. I want you to take the time to rediscover what makes you. What makes you? Whether it is revisiting old hobbies, finding new interests, or simply indulging in things that bring you joy. Honor the uniqueness that sets you apart, okay? The second one is nourish your body with intention. This doesn't mean cutting out everything that you love. It means treating your body with care. When I started paying attention to what I was eating, I realized how much better I felt. It was not just about the food, it's about taking the time to prepare something that feels special. Even if it's just for you, and that's what I was saying, you don't have to have a special occasion. This salmon dish that I made today is a perfect example of that. Sit down when you make it, savor it, and know that you are worth the effort, okay? Number 3, set boundaries and prioritize your needs. I used to say yes to everything and everyone, okay? Even when it drained me. I could be so tired, but I didn't want to hurt somebody's feelings. So I was like, okay, I can do it for you. And then I'm grumbling in the back of my head because I really don't want to do that. Now I've learned that it's okay to say no without guilt. And probably every episode that I do, the first thing I'm saying is learn how to say no. Self-prioritize. Protect your time and energy. And because when I did that, that was a game changer for me. If something doesn't serve you or bring you peace, let it go and don't feel bad about it. All right? Number 4, practice daily affirmations. After my second divorce, I struggled with feeling like I wasn't enough. But I started telling myself that I am whole and beautiful just as I am. I'll admit I did feel kind of silly about it. But soon it became my truth. I want you to write down affirmations that speak to you and put them all around. We'll put them in your bathroom because that's where my Be Your Own Type of Beautiful is posted, right up on my bathroom mirror. And then, or you can put it, in your kitchen or somewhere. Put it somewhere where you can see it. Trust me, it makes a difference. Celebrate all of your wins, whether they are big or small. If you have cooked a new recipe and it came out tremendous, yay, celebrate it. If you had a big accomplishment at work, yay, celebrate it. Or even if you just made it through a hard day, oh yeah, I made it. I'm home. I made it. Take a moment to acknowledge yourself, your strength. I write it down and I have to reflect on it later on. And I'm thinking, wow, look at the things that I've done. Acknowledge your progress, no matter how minor it seems. Each step forward is a testament to your strength and resilience. I like that. Let me say that again. Acknowledge your progress, no matter how minor it seems. Each step forward is a testament to your strength and resilience. So I want you to end each day by writing down one thing that you're proud of. So now we're about to go into our affirmation, but first I want to say this. If you ever found yourself questioning your worth, for feeling like it's too late for you to have happiness, please don't. I want you to remember this. You are enough. Do you hear me? You are enough. You are whole, and settling into your skin starts with giving yourself permission to embrace all that you are. That's what I want to end up with and tell you. I want to thank you for spending this time with me today. Let's keep growing, loving, living boldly together. And with that, we are going to end this episode with an affirmation that I think you'll like. I embrace the woman I am today with the gratitude for all I've become and excitement for all that lies ahead. Please leave your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, stay safe and have a wonderful rest of your weekend.